If you have $1,000 on hand, ready to multiply, congratulations. You're already doing better than the majority of people. When you have excess income that you don't need for an emergency fund or savings account, here's how you make it count. It's time for the hard, honest truth. If all you have is $1,000, the stock market is not the right place for you to start. Even with a stellar return, it will take years before you see any return worth mentioning. You might feel like going the safe route and just putting more money into a savings account, but with the rate at which inflation rises, putting money away in a savings account is like agreeing to lose money. So if the stock market and savings accounts are not the right choice for you, what's left? Take your $1,000 and invest in yourself. What do we mean by investing in yourself? Use the money to acquire new skills to enhance your value in the job market and raise your income that way. There are two stellar options for this in 2023, marketing and coding. Both of these fields are highly sought after by employers, provide good job security, and provide opportunities for advancement in the future. But Warren Buffett doesn't recommend you just pick whatever you think will make the most money. He suggests you train in your passion, or as he puts it, whatever turns you on. So decide what you really like to do and start learning more about it. Put that passion to work. Once you've decided what you want to learn, where should you start? Books are a wonderful place to begin. Whatever your interest, you are sure to be able to find an introduction to the topic, a comprehensive deep dive, and everything in between. Plus, books are not hugely expensive. I mean, do you even have enough room for books to cost $1,000? So start with books. Maybe not $1,000 worth of books, maybe 2 or 3. What should you do besides read? Attending webinars and seminars is a great way to deepen your understanding through the expertise of experts. Having a real person instruct the class allows you to ask questions in real time, so you can clear up any confusion or add to your learning right away. Should you do it virtually or in person? Both work. Just make sure that if you do a virtual webinar, there is a way to ask questions. These are also a great way to stay up to date on trends and technologies in your field. Take a look at what webinars are available. This will tell you what's hot right now in the industry. If you're looking for a longer term, more systematic approach to learning, online courses are a great option. When selecting an online course, make sure there is a way to interact with the teacher and your peers. If the course does not have these capabilities, that doesn't make it a bad course, but the ability to network will increase its value tenfold. Also, seek courses that offer certificates. Certificates are great because they increase your credibility, adding even more market value than simply possessing the skills themselves. It's one thing to say you know how to code in a certain programming language. It's another thing to have a certification to prove your competency and skill. To find out what certificates you may want to get, search on LinkedIn for people in your field or in the type of position you would like to get hired into. What certifications or training do they have? Copy those. You should continually be seeking improvement, but once you do, if you have more money and want to grow it into greater net worth, it's time to add a new source of income. An additional source of income will diversify your earnings, so you aren't totally relying on one job for financial security. If you continue branching out into other income streams, you may eventually even be able to leave that 9-to-5 job behind. But first, let's start with one simple additional source of income. The digital world offers you a lot of options, including some that are considered passive income because they only require minimal intervention on your part after the initial setup. Here are some great options for an additional income stream: e-commerce shops, copywriting, freelancing, or affiliate marketing. Do your own research to find a platform and business model that works for you, your goals, and your lifestyle. You may find that you want to create a blog, host a shopping website, launch a digital project, join or start a freelancing agency, or do something brand new. This is not an easy way to get rich quick, but it is a rewarding if you stay focused and put in consistent effort. You will have to get past the initial challenges and learning curves of starting something new. Be ready to adopt strategies based on changes in the market, new technologies, and your own changing situation. But if you keep at it and keep learning, your business will grow, and so will your income. Once your business grows, it's time to reinvest it to grow it further. Take a portion of the profits and use it to expand your business. You should always be educating yourself further and continuing to improve your income streams. But once you've done that for a while and you feel like you're on a steady footing with some cash to spare, it's time to start making it work for you. Warren Buffett tells us, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Once you have improved your skills and diversified your income streams, it's time to start a disciplined, consistent investment strategy. How do you stay consistent? Take it out of your hands. Set up automatic deposits into your investment account. Allocate a portion of your paycheck and let the banking robots do the work for you. Where should you invest? One great place to start is an index fund. An index fund is a portfolio of stocks or bonds designed to mimic the composition and performance of a financial market index, like the S&P 500 for example. This one investment will immediately give you a much more diversified overall portfolio because the index itself is diversified. This spreads risk so no one company's performance can make or break you. The good performance of one company will balance out the bad performance of another, hopefully with positive returns overall. Index funds also require less human action, so the management fees are lower. This means more of your investment makes you money than gets paid to fund managers. Another great thing about index funds is that the returns, if you don't withdraw them, are reinvested back into the fund. This compounds their growth over time, resulting in even bigger earnings for you. Real estate is also a good option for beginning investors. No, we're not suggesting you go out and buy an apartment block. Instead, check out crowdfunding platforms. With these, you can invest whatever you'd like to partially own a real estate portfolio along with other funders. Then you all share the profits based on the percentage you deposited. It's a great way to grow your wealth using real estate without complicating your life with a bunch of tasks such as landlording duties. The last thing we'll mention is actually the first place you should try put your money. Pay off any and all debt. Debt is a drain on your financial well-being. Paying off debt early reduces overall interest expenses. And if you do pay off your debts, you will increase your available cash because you'll no longer be making payments. Let's say you have $1,000 left on your car loan. The average interest rate for new cars in the US is 6.58%. The average length of a car loan is 72 months, but let's say you only have $1,000 left. You only have 12 months left on the loan. Every month, you're paying $86.33 towards that loan. By the end of the year, you will have paid $36 in interest. At the start of the year, you invested $1,000 in an index fund with a 10% return. You weren't able to invest anything else because you've been paying off that car payment. By the end of the year, you'll have $1,100 in the index fund, but you'll have paid $1,036 for the car loan. That's a gain of $64. But what if you paid off your loan today and instead used that $86 a month to invest? If you pay off your loan today, you will only pay $1,000 toward the car loan this year. And that monthly investment of $86.33 in that index fund will add up to $1,177.59 by the end of the year. That's $1,177.59 in gains and $1,000 in payments, adding up to a $177.59 profit. That's almost 3 times as much money as you made when you kept paying your car payment every month. As you can see, it makes dollars and cents. Pay off your debts first. Is your low income holding you back from multiplying your earnings? It doesn't have to. If you want to have more money to invest, even with a low income, check out this video, 34 tips to live on an extremely low income.